This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Michigan Wolverines. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame. Coaches are both talking to their team about everything that's on the line. As you know, anytime Ohio State takes the field against Michigan, it is such a heated rivalry. But coaches say there's much more at stake here today. College football playoff implications, a conference championship. Everything is on the line in this huge rivalry matchup today. Coach said we have to get out to a strong start and make sure we are the ones setting the tone in this rivalry matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. He's got it inside the 15. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He's going to score.
Well, that is about the best way to start the game that you can possibly have. What an electric kick return, taking it all the way back to the house, setting up this team with momentum and early success.
So we'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Wide open downfield. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
Wow, Chris, they come out of the gate swinging, and like Mike Tyson said, this defense, you've got to play until you get punched in the face. Well, consider that the first punch to the face. Beautiful throw by the quarterback and a huge gain for the offense.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, I can't tell you how vital it is to be on the same page as a quarterback and wide receiver, and part of that is understanding the coverage that you're seeing. When you run these drag routes and you get man coverage, you put your chin into your shoulder and you run through green grass. If you continue to run and that quarterback is on the same page, you can get a big play. This is a nice job of recognizing the coverage and ultimately getting a completion.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
He's back to throw again on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Comes up with the catch. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Chris, the expectations for Bryce Underwood for his true freshman year were through the roof. And to be honest, I think a little bit unfair. I thought he was pretty good as a true freshman, and yet most thought that they underachieved. Now with the experience he's got, a new coaching staff around him, can he level up?
And he's in! Touchdown, Michigan!
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. On the ground, it's Jackson. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Getting set. Here's second down. Absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Smith. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And now the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Now he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Now the 40. He can go. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Look out, he's got space ahead. Here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And the single back takes the handoff. We got a stoppage in play here, an injured Buckeye player. It's their sophomore running back. See if Holly can get some information quickly. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll run it here. Got an opening here. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Chambers. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The back's got it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
There's the handoff. No way to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the second level. You can tell that he is so comfortable running the football. This is a huge gain, an explosive run, and this isn't even a designed quarterback run. I tell you what, this
makes the catch and has space. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Chris, is such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
And the Wolverines have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I just love to see it, Chris. Just when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Running out of time in the pocket. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Michigan will call time here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. And they've regained the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Gonna run it. It's Cross. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Try and muscle for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. He keeps it on a design run. He's got some space. Look out. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's got space. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. And it's a comeback route. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Cross. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, the offense is trying to hit him with just a quick run right in the middle to try to get across the goal line, and the defense is having none of that. I think they might have to go play action here. It just seems like this defensive line is too stout in the middle.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 30. Past the 20. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Michigan. Set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Cross. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Sayin. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the... he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Wolverines. Pick 6 could be a game changer. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Glover. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it in the open. Here he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you know you're just going to get hit, and you got to stand in there with some courage and deliver the ball. This is a beautiful job by the quarterback. Knows he's going to get hit, and yet he still delivers the ball for a touchdown. That's why his teammates love him.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Working clock with the ground game. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield, and there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
This is one of the things I really like about this quarterback is his ability to keep his eyes downfield as he's outside contained and outside the pocket. You can always find a free wide receiver as long as they're breaking along with you, running along with you, and here he's able to do so, and the offense moves the chains.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. The Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Extra point try coming now. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Glover. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Running play called on third and short. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Now it's second down here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. To throw, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It's been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
Booster!
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals for this team, and you can tell by the way they're celebrating. Well, Joel, now we're going to wait and see what their path to a national championship, the ultimate goal, is going to be.
Well, like you said, the strength of winning a championship in this conference is not going to be lost on that committee. I wouldn't be surprised if this team does garner a bye, and then it's about retaining momentum, as we've seen throughout the history of this playoff. How well can you execute after a long layoff? I think that's going to be the challenge for this group.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another